which agent harness is the best agent harness? It depends on what you're using for, but some of these are just good in general, right? We're going to rank them. Some of these agent harnesses are for coding. Some of them are just to be like an AI assistant. Openclaw. But that doesn't necessarily make them worse or better. You know, it just depends on the situation you want to use it for. However, I do have some personal harnesses here, and we're going to rank them. Starting with number 1. If you've been on this channel, you should know what's coming up. I've used this harness to create multiple videos. It's open source, which means you can modify it and fork it and do what you want to it. It is open agent, meaning you can swap your agents around, and it supports basically every agent or every AI provider I've wanted to throw at it. It is an amazing harness, though it does have its bugs, as many of these applications do. Number 1 on this list is OpenCode. OpenCode, I actually have a few videos on this on my channel, and it is good. It is a very good harness, right? It more or less just works. I would consider OpenCode the Honda Civic of agent harnesses, right? If you need to get something done, it's going to get you there, right? It's old, reliable, okay? It's not super fancy of a harness, but you don't want your harness to be super fancy, do you? OpenCode more or less just works, which is what I want out of my agent harness. I wanted to just get the job done. Number two, Claude Code. Claude is actually a really nice agent harness, right? It's a little too fat, right? But I do like the UI. I do like the feature sets. I do like its multi-agent orchestration. And you don't necessarily have to use Claude API inside of Claude Code. I know that if you want to use the Claude subscription plan, you have to use Claude subscription plan inside of Claude Code. But Claude does allow you to add other providers there. You know, I've used DeepSeek inside of Claude Code and gotten very good results. I've used ChatGPT 5.6 inside of Claude Code. I know, mind blower, right? It works really well. There's a lot of things you can say about Claude Code. You know, is it a fat application? Yes. Does it burn a lot of context? Yes. Does it also work really well with orchestrating multiple agents and getting work done? Yes. Claude Code is goated. But I still prefer open code because I can swap agents that much. I still prefer open code though, because I can swap back and forth between agents, and because I'm not using multi-agent workflows that much. You know, I'm not doing deep advanced development, which is a perfect use case for multi-agent workflows. I'm just testing, automating stuff. One agent, or maybe like 2 agents and a sub agent is the most I need. But if you are doing deep workflows, or if you're trying to like maybe port an entire application from one language to another, I would go with Claude Code every time. Number 3, the Codex CLI. This is number 3 because it's just as good as Claude Code, though it's not as polished. All right, I've used Codex CLI. I've also used the Codex desktop app, which is surprisingly good, right? If you have your $20 ChatGPT sub, I'd honestly use Codex desktop app or this, just because it already works. The sign-in and workflows already integrated. It has good sub-agent and multi-agent orchestration. It's lighter weight than Claude Code. I should probably re-rank it, put this higher than Claude Code. It is a good agent harness. You should check it out whenever you get a moment. Then there's number 4, which is the Hermes agent. I'll consider Hermes agent a rocket ship of agent harnesses, right? I've played around with Hermes agent, and it has a lot of features. It has, in my opinion, maybe too many features, but if there's a advanced or complicated workflow you want to get done, and you need it to be repeatable, and you want to share it with your other employees, Hermes agent is great for that. Hermes agent is more than a coding agent, right? It can do more than write code. It can do daily infrastructure reports. You can use it to run scheduled tasks. You can use it to do GitHub automated reports. You can integrate Ansible and messaging workflows. It supports webhooks. It is the rocket ship of agent harnesses. If you want an agent harness that can do a little bit of everything, Hermes agent is for you. And then number 5 is Pi Agent. Pi Agent is if Hermes Agent is a rocket ship, Pi Agent is a bicycle, okay? Is the definition of slimmed down minimal agents. Basically, it's the bare minimum tool calls you need for you to get things working with your model inside of an agent harness. And then Pi Agent kind of leaves the rest to you. It's like, hey, any other features you want to add, you're going to have to add them yourself. It's the do-it-yourself version of agent harnesses, that has its benefits, but it also has its cons, right? And this is an honorable mention, mostly because it helped make the whole agent idea mainstream, not just to engineers and developers, but also to regular people, right? openclaw. openclaw it is an agent harness, but it's not like the rest of these. The rest of those are coding agent harnesses or systems administration agent harnesses. openclaw is an AI assistant agent harness. The idea is to get things going in such a way that it's easy for the user to use it. It's easy for the AI to extend features and functionality, and it's easy for other people to adopt and start deploying it. And openclaw achieves all three of those. I've used it to try to administer systems and manage servers, and unfortunately, I can't, right? It burns too much context. There's a lot going on underneath the hood for openclaw, and I don't like that. I don't like how much context engineering and management is going on, especially with how smart the models have gotten in the past 6 months. But openclaw still has its uses. If you like that type of stuff, go ahead and check it out. All right. Otherwise, that's it. This was a quick video, and the idea was agent harnesses ranked 1 to 5. What do you think? Do you think Claude Code is better than OpenCode? Do you like Codex CLI or Codex desktop app more? Are you using openclaw in production? I hope not. I hope you're not using that in production. If you are, let me know how things work out in about 6 to 12 months. Right? Otherwise, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe either on TikTok or on YouTube. I now have a Twitch channel. I've had people messaging me for like 6 months to a year now, begging me to make a Twitch. I finally went ahead and made one. So I guess you guys can finally bother me, right? Hit me up. Ask me some questions. Otherwise, stay blessed and peace.